Well, now that COVID restrictions are being lifted, more people are getting back into the office.
And that leaves some companies struggling to figure out the newly changed work environment as folks come out of isolation.
Even here at WXII, some of our employees are meeting face-to-face and interacting for the first time. In today's Go Laney, we are bringing people together.
We definitely are. Here at WXII, we work different schedules in different roles and often in different places. I recently realized that a majority of my coworkers were hired during COVID, and we know very little about each other. So I decided to take them on a team building trip to Crossnor's Miracle Heights Adventure. Our team is ready. Our challenge, a multi-level ropes course extending 40 feet in the air.
Okay. All right, last part.
First, we sign the waiver, and then we talk about trust.
As you're thinking about what we're about to experience, you're going to have to put some trust into your gear. You're going to have to put some trust into your own experience. You're going to have to put some trust into me. I'm a total stranger to you, right?
Next, we gear up.
All those loops and those straps and everything. There's a left leg.
Who's nervous? Like more nervous now.
Now that we're actually in the straps. Now that it's happening.
I'm going to press in that key right there.
We learn how to operate our safety key.
Ah, okay. I feel like
I'm responsible for whether or not I fall. Because if I don't do this,
Right?
right. And we're hoping this will be a great bonding experience, which I think it will. Right?
It will be. It will be. It will be.
Yeah, there you go.
If we live. If we live.
and we're off. Ford, Louie, and Rachel go straight to the top.
My body is telling me that it's not normal to be 40 feet up in the air, and it's a really good opportunity for me to tap into the skills that I have and the resources that I have to, hey, I'm okay, I'm safe, I want to do this. This is something that I'm choosing.
Kalina, Jackie, and I start on the first level.
This is petrifying. I am breathing so heavy. I'm so out of my comfort zone. Okay. I don't know how.
I don't know.
He is up there.
I do not know.
You should be in the circus, Rachel.
No, I'm scared.
If kids are up here and they're getting scared, I'll ask them to count how many white cars pass along Ronaldo Road in 3 minutes. There's a saying that 3 minutes of any repetitive action is enough to regulate our nervous systems.
Talking about your yogurt. What did you do?
Don't scare me like that, guys.
Kalina just shook the entire thing.
Our nervous systems are getting a workout. Kalina and I discovered that we have to work together.
I think we're gonna move one at a time.
Okay, all right, are you ready to go? You go. Okay, so let me know when you want me to take a step.
Teamwork is something companies are struggling with coming out of the isolation of COVID.
Teams who are trying to figure out right ways of being together and right ways of working together, building team culture, building trust, building conflict resolution skills, building in opportunities to have fun. We don't have a lot of fun. We don't have a lot of opportunities to have fun in our work.
All right, who's having fun? Woo! Yes.
Fun for the family, a birthday party, or company outing. It's also available to youths at Crossnor.
Or for them to kind of practice self-direction. They're told where they're going to live. They're told, you know, who's their therapist is going to be, what school they're going to go to. They don't have any ability to make choice.
This is a challenge by choice adventure. You can stay on the ground or go high or just play it safe.
Hey, Ford, I'm in the barrel. I'm in the barrel. Oh, I love the barrel. That's my safety nest. I told you.
All right, Ford.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh.
Go, Louie.
You got it, Kalina.
You're doing great,
Making it look
Jackie. Look
easy,
at you
Jack. Making it
go.
look easy.
I'm really enjoying seeing people supporting each other, giving some shout outs. That laughter really is kind of it can be an expression of that kind of accomplishment or that self-esteem or that man, like this is something that we're doing.
And today, each one of us faced a new challenge and tasted success.
Louie, you're doing great. Way to go, Rachel. Yeah, Jackie. Oh.
And one of my favorite moments of the day, Kalina's first trip on a zip line.
My job. Wow.
That is so cute. You guys all did so great.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you too can book your own team building experience by going to crossnor.org/MHA. There are also public pay-to-play days that you can sign up for. So what do you